I read it again, apart from listening to it. And I had cause to argue with a colleague not too long ago who was saying that he raised some technical grounds. And I referred him to the body of the judgment. He said, take, for example, the woman that who claimed to be an expert witness working for Amazon, that her witness was discountenanced, but unfortunately the witness statement of the witness, the testimony was discountenanced, but that the ground that she's a party member, but that the testimony of Opeyemi was accepted, even though he's a party member. And I said, no, go back and read page 473 to page 478 of that body of that judgment, and you will see that a statement was not discountenanced on the fact that she was a party member. A statement was discountenanced because she came in as, even though she's a party member, she came in as an expert to speak to a document she did not produce. And having not produced that document, the court said you have no competence to speak to that document. And that was all she came to do. And then on the issue of, if you still go down, further down, that same page 473 to 478, the court also said on the issue of double nomination, because people are saying, oh, the court said that double nomination, that it is not Shetima's fault. The court didn't say that. The court said that Supreme Court haven't decided that case, IREM, haven't made robust pronouncement on the position of double nomination, IREM, in the matter between PDP and INEC, that the court was no longer competent. It was now stopped to make a pronouncement on it. On the issue of, qualification, the court also talked about Section 137 on the requirement for contesting for the office of president. And that for you to contest for office, you must either be convicted. And the court said a forfeiture does not amount to conviction. Where you forfeit assets, forfeit money, that it does not amount to conviction. Unfortunately, let us even tell ourselves the truth. In 2003, Obasanjo attempted to disqualify Atiku Abubakar, the same Atiku Abubakar, using a panel of inquiry set up by the government, indicted Atiku. And that same panel, on the ground of that same panel, Boris, who was China chairman, attempted to disqualify Atiku. Atiku approached the court. Justice Numido Akonde heard that Atiku cannot be disqualified on the basis of a panel of inquiry because that panel of inquiry was not a court of competent jurisdiction. And the Supreme Court also so heard. At that time, it was victory for democracy. It was not technicality. But today, the same court is saying that the same court is saying that a forfeiture of money does not mean an indictment, a term of prison that would warrant somebody who was not charged, who was not tried, who was not convicted, that would warrant a court to say you have been convicted. And you say, no, it is technicality. So these are the issues